Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SmithersCast.
Recording here. Okay. Yes, so Allies have the advantage on Utah for Chapel. And so what we're going to see for a majority of the game, especially since the Grand is the 4th point, we're going to see a lot of flickering for the Axis to cap Chapel because we expect them to overload this section down here with plenty of bodies. So they're going to be on the west side of the road, and they're going to be trying to push up right here towards the point. And this is going to be a lot of sector pressure on Chapel, which is going to cause it to flicker a lot. So don't get too alarmed for those WRTB fans that are like, oh my gosh, WRTB is losing the point. No. It's just going to be flickering a whole bunch. And WRTB is going to be all set up here, rocking and rolling inside the strong point. 9th MA coming out to the south. So we're going to see this overloading in the south for this section right here. Plenty of OPs have already gone up. And we're going to see first contact here. Ronin takes down Kumbar. Okay, so the engagements begin, everybody. Plenty of hot and heavy action at Alamo. Looks like WRTB will take first control over Alamo. We have a Stewie going around here, and that Stewie's going to be able to rock some OPs, but the Luke's was waiting. Here we go. The Stewie does a little bit of a dance, and the Stewie gets wiped right off the opening. Big play from the Axis Luke's right there, making the Stewie spin with those rounds right in the tracks. What you'll see is that sometimes the Allies do not get good control or a good watch over the ditch, and the Axis will sneak up some bodies. Hines, though, has gotten one rocket in the Luke's. Ryan's got another rocket, and he takes out the Luke's, so he gets a little bit of avenges his buddy Stewie, and down goes the Luke's. And the opening cap is about to go over to WRTB here. And there we have it. WRTB with the first cap here on Utah Beach. And here in the background, Squadly just watching the back line. As far as the flanks go, pretty well contained. Nothing too crazy on the outside from 9th of May. Looks like they're just controlled right now, trying to squeeze Chapel. Not worried about any crazy flank plays. Pretty even. Oh, but something got taken out right on the road. Was that one of the Pumas, maybe? It was one of the Puma. The opening Puma has been taken out. One rocket from a bazooka. Overall, really good development so far. WRTB is making some ground, though, to the south. And once you get pushed out of here to the south, it is really hard to claw yourself back in. Well, looks like 9th Main concentrating on the northern part near Alamo at the moment. Let's go ahead and take a look up here. Panzer IV has pushed up to the next hedge, along with the Lukes in support. Looks like the medium has gotten a shot on the P4. P4 is going to back up. It does already have a repair station. Will the P4 be able to get out of dodge before the medium sinks the second shot? Okay, looks like they're okay. Repair station is there, so they should be okay for right now. Okay, repair station gets taken down. P4 is going to push up, trying to find the medium. Panzer IV takes another round right to the chest. Panzer IV is going to need to back up, though. They're on a short timer, and the medium, Allied medium, rips the round right through him. And that'll give the Allies opening cap advantage with armor. But did the Allied medium also get toasted? It did. Both tanks exchanged. It could have been the artillery round that knocked it out, actually. So the Panzer IV got wiped, but artillery comes in clutch, I think, and takes it down. I don't see any AT guns, so I'm pretty sure it was the artillery round. Actually getting into the back line behind the 76. Commie George jumps out. Commie George is going to come in, and he's going to get him right in the back. Only 13 minutes left in the game. He's just joining everybody. We had a long half-hour delay off the opening. Just some technical server issues, but we are live and here with the action between WRTB and 9th of May here on Utah, where WRTB secured the opening cap and to go up 3-2. And that's where we're sitting at right now. Naeus coming around the corners, going to be able to spot this Gary here momentarily. NK-24 is looking the other way. Naeus is going to be able to hear this Gary in just a second. Naeus coming around the corner, about to go against Ruto. Naeus raw dogs him down with the M1 Grand. He's going to go around the corner. Osiriel takes one out. But he's going to now report this Gary location to his team. And the artillery is going to be able to zero in on that. We do hear a Stewie, though, in the back line. Stewie shenanigans, we gotta love them. Stewie's gonna wipe out this Gary and really upset Ninth of May's front line. Camp Progress tickles Chapel. Stewie wipes the Gary. Who do we got in this crew here? We have edging massively Oberst Van Dyke and Captain Caracho manning this Stewie and causing shenanigans in the back line. And what that's going to allow to do is allow the Allies to move up and secure all that ground. This Stewie is still rolling around the back line, causing shenanigans. The Tiger, though, may be able to see it here momentarily. But they're getting big value out of this light tank. And once again, I'm not going to keep panning over to Chapel every time we see cap pressure, because like I said, it's most likely going to be sector for the majority of the time. But we'll take a look at our map just in case. Puma's coming around the corner. Puma may spot the Stewie. Stewie does not spot the Puma. Oh, here we go. Puma angles for the buttocks of the Stewie. Oh, but a rocket comes in from Frost to stop the attempt. Nice AT play there from Frost. That Tiger is going to be able to knock out the Stewie. Yeah, okay, all right. Stewie shenanigans are over with. Push behind WRTB. But man, has WRTB really cleaned up the front line. They've wiped out Alamo. That Gary that got taken out up there is going to send Ninth of May back. And they're going to be resorted down to the southern push here for the moment. Charlie Squad, I think, just got taken out north of the church. Rocket comes into the back of the Lukes here. Another rocket barely misses. Rick's off the back from Hines. Frost, though, is there. Another rocket comes in. Frost is going to try to go around the corner and get one into the Lukes. The Lukes dives into the ditch, and Frost may be able to line it up for a shot in the back. And this Lukes is going to be engined. Vlad OS gets out. Frost is going to line up for the second rocket, and he sinks it. There we have it. These big plays in playoff time are so key. Vlad OS looking for Frost. Frost shoots him right in the gut. We'll try to keep tally of the heavy tanks, and just as I say that, 176 gets knocked out. So I believe that'll leave 176 for the Allies up on the board for the moment. And this Tiger tank's going to be left by its lonesome. It has taken shots. Ronan coming up side. Everonakis gets out, guns him down with the pistol. But Puff Puff Pass is right there, and he avenges his buddy. Tiger tank takes a shot from Corleonado. And down she goes. Okay. So that'll be one Tiger up to the north here. And then we'll see one P4 still on the riverbank trying to help to defend. One rocket came into the back of the P4. So they're smoking, but they're okay for the moment. We may see some cap progress here momentarily for the Allies. Pritz coming around the corner, but Mr. Krabs was waiting with his MP40 out and defends his tank. But the Axis desperately need to focus on just getting up a couple Garys up here, maybe, like I said before, to the blue on just the far edges, just to have his backup so they can continue leaking bodies up here to win 4 and then also to win 7. And then it can just keep leaking more bodies up north and south to slowly establish a pincer around the point. Kirill going to come around the corner, but Vagina Ball should be waiting for him. Nope. Okay. Vagina Ball waits for his turn, and he gets him right in the back. Key players for the Allies are going to be licking their chops here in a moment. I won't be surprised if we see a flood of rockets come in. We see Frost to the top left of our screen, and this Tiger is going to be caught stranded, caught out in the open, because I don't see any Allied tanks around. Okay, here we go. We have Frost coming in. We have Martin subside. Moving in towards the Tiger right here. And the shot comes into the back. Looks like the 76 has relocated. Rocket comes in from Frost. And this Tiger's one rocket away. Frost is going to line up for the kill here. He knows he has it. Rocket comes in from the side. Just short. Frost is going to try to line up for another one. Oh, but he gets gunned down. Not too sure by Blue White or Kermaf. And the Tiger looks like they're going to escape. What a sticky situation that was. And look at that. Suddenly, we see a swarm of 9th MA infantry come in, but LZone 101 gets a rocket right in the buttocks of the Tiger. And this Tiger's in desperate need of repairs right now. And hey, maybe all that chaos worked out for them. And look at that swarm of infantry right here we see from 9th MA pushing up towards Chapel. And WRTB may be caught off balance. Precision strike called in from the Axis, actually. Ooh, and it... Okay, just barely missed the medium right there. Rocket comes in from Naeus. Rick's right off the front. Oh, it doesn't look too good for them at the moment. They take a side shot. I think from the medium. That's still behind Chapel. Another shot comes in to the side of the Tiger. Tiger tries to get one on the 76, and they do. And the tank crews look to go tit for tat. The Commander M95 coming around the corner, and he's gonna gun down a Veksha. Look at that. Commander getting into the thick of it. Getting out here on the front line and gunning him down himself. Rocket comes in, barely misses Commander M95. That was from Corlun NL. And so he'll look up to fire up another one. We do have Acton 8 over here moving up. And the last tank crewman gets wiped. And this Tiger will be toast. Rocket comes in. Rick's off the top. Nice attempt, though. Nice attempt. Brahma Bull coming up, and Acton 8 will get credit for the kill here. Popping a satchel right on the left butt cheek. Nice job, buddy. Way to seal off the end of this Tiger. But this Tiger took a lockdown with them. And so they did not go down without a solid fight here out here in these hedges. And once again, everybody, for the camp progress on Chapel, we most of the time expect it to be sector, so I won't be flip-flopping back and forth right away in case it starts to tick over. We'll take a look at the map and see how serious the situation is. We do have a P4, though, making their way up to the far north. Gonna need Valhalla from ESBT to confirm or deny. And the P4 circles around and wipes Heinz. Valhalla tries to jump on back of the tank. Can he get it? I don't know. Valhalla trying. He's trying. Valhalla. Oh, he's going to seize the moment. He jumps on top of the P4, and he's going to plant that puppy right on top of it. Look at that. Nice job, Valhalla. So that satchel will be going off in about 20 seconds, but Vlad OS jumps out. Vlad OS could have a shot on him, which he does. Now he's just got to look for the satchel, but the Tigers, or the Panzer IV is going to go a little bit through the barbed wire. Vlad OS looks for the satchel. Rocket comes in. Oh, they got to try to defend it while looking for... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Oh, and there we have it. Nice job to the Allied AT players right there. What a nice satchel spot. And what that does, if you're able to get the satchel on top, it forces whoever is defusing it to expose themselves, right? Because they have to jump on top of the tank to dismantle it. So smart play there by the AT satchel player. Okay, a little bit of a unique map situation here where we have a good push going on to the north. Some presence by Chapel by the Axis. But then WRTB is just steaming right up the front door towards the Grand. 9th MA, fortunately, does not have anything really here. And so these guys from the north are going to need to reflank. Oh, man, I don't think 9th MA is taking this as seriously as they need to at the moment. Tank crew gets out, I think, in the middle of the open. This Luke's got engined. They're going to mop up this Luke's with a couple satchels. But man, the 9th MA has some serious mopping up to do. Terror Squad doing a good job of getting behind their front line. So Franti 187 will be able to wipe some OPs here potentially. Takes out Puff Puff Pass and Heinz. So very, very heads up play here by Franti. Scooting behind the front line to spot where they're spawning from. Very, very big brain play right here. Very big brain play. Am I saying that right? A very big brain play. There we go. Franti's going to come around the corner, gets Pickle Rick, but he's going to be able to relay that Gary information to his team. Rocket comes in, but it's just short. And the Stewie may have spun a little bit here in the ditch. And they're one rocket away from getting popped. Zulux! And Zulux sinks it from downtown. Nice job there, buddy. Stopping the Stewie shenanigans, allowing the Tiger to live out their days. He's kind of isolated out here on an island. As we see, Ninth of May has control of all down here. So all Ninth of May, or sorry, WRTB, all they have to do is simply push east towards Ninth of May's outpost, and they'll be encircled and destroyed. And WRTB has another finals, has a finals matchup right after this one. So their players are going to have like 15 minutes to go to the bathroom, maybe grab a bite to eat real quick, and they'll be sitting right back in front of their TVs, rocking it out for another sweaty match for the ACC Finals against 101st Airborne. So today's going to be a busy day for them. Blue Mike gets taken out as well as they try to make their way closer. But Ninth of May just needs to focus on connecting these two lines. So these squad leads here should try and push west to wipe out the Allied push, and then they can link up with their buddies and make a full collective push down to the south. Because this disconnected push here is going to get squashed by tanks and really be able to be zeroed in on by the Allies from all directions. This Tiger's kind of out in the open. Bombing run may have gotten the launch carry for the Allies. I think they've been putting it behind this hedge right here. Oh, the precision nails the Northern Tiger. Ooh, that's a big loss right there. As it looked like Ninth of May was getting ready to push towards the middle. We have the flanking action going down here to the south, but once again, these lines are really disconnected. And I feel like this is just a matter of few minutes from getting just wiped from behind. But the Allies don't seem like they're focusing east, though. Those that are down here are pushing towards the Grand and not going behind them, although we do have Pickle Rick back here. Up into the sector, drop their OPs, drop a reinforce on the Grand Creek, and reallocate as much infantry as they can towards Chapel to do what we call in the competitive world a cheese dick play. Cheese dicking is a specialty. It is something that only a few players possess the proper skills. We do have Lenny 90, could be lining up for a rocket here on the P4. But no, does not get it. It's like for these last 20 minutes, I mean, Ninth of May is just going to focus on probably stacking armor. They have 840 fuel, so they should be spawning another Tiger here momentarily. But we'll just prepare ourselves for a last maybe 15 minutes. A big armor push from Ninth of May. But we may be seeing an armor push here momentarily. Tiger's pushing up to the front line along with the Lukes. Panzer IV moving up from the south. Another Tiger was just spawned in the middle. And I guess let's see how this develops. Tiger fires around at something around Chapel. Ooh, was it a medium? I think that was a medium. I think that was a medium. Looks like a medium. I think it was, right? Pretty sure. Okay, it looks like the Axis are giving it a go here. And suddenly we see everything start to connect. Oh my gosh. Ninth of May over at 50% cap at the moment. Working their way towards 60%. They may have won some 76 engagements that I missed off stream that gave their Tiger the confidence, but we do have, we have a couple AT players moving up towards that Tiger. But the Tiger looks like they're getting ready to dive the point as this is the time. P4 is also diving the point. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have 3 tanks that could be moving into hard cap here in a moment. Overall situation looks solid. Rockets coming to the back of the Tiger from Tigger. Tigger could have a serious rocket here to get in the back of the Tiger. And holy smokes, just like that, it seems to just all sync up. I can't even tell you how that developed. It just all connected at the right time. And Ninth of May is gonna capture Chapel. There we go. All right. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ninth of May capturing Chapel here from WRTB in the final 20 minutes. But now they gotta hold it. Next point is Hill 5. To be honest, I thought they were a lot more disconnected, but maybe they just said, all right, let's screw it, let's go for it. And everybody just amped up their game and started connecting the dots. And we saw this huge push to the south here. Airhead comes in to support with plenty of spawns. Guessing the bomb run's going to be just short of the Airhead location. Sure was. Airhead still alive and well. And Wababadooey. The Axis are up 3-2 on Chapel. Hines gets a rocket in. Stewie's over to the side of the Tiger trying to get some side shots in. Here comes Cole from the back. Cole is going to look to get this satchel on the Tiger, but the Tiger gets taken down anyway. Okay, so that's going to be a big loss right towards the front of the point, but I think they got enough infantry here to handle it. Panzer IV is going to come around and do a little Bapa-Dooey. He's going to ram the Stewie. Stewie tries to get a side shot into the P4, but the Stewie's going to have a perfect buttock shot here in a moment. Rocket comes in. Oh! Panzer IV is going to look to misses the Stewie. Zulax is going to look to get another rocket into the Stewie, and he does. There we go. Alrighty, so all of a sudden it has come together here for 9th of May with under 20 minutes left to go. It was not looking good, I'll be honest. But everything suddenly just started clicking. And here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's all come together. 76 moving up from the south. We can hear it. They're going to look to help clean up this point, but now there's going to be just a fist fight between Axis and Allied infantry. And you can see the Allied position is on Hill 5. Rocket comes to the back of the 76 from Mihanky. Joker's over there getting on the 76 as well. Can he get a satchel on? 76 is a burning. That is edging massively. Oberst Van Dyke and Captain Caracho. And Joker gets wiped out in the middle of the fields. So the Allies, like I said, do have the benefit of having Hill 5 right next door. So they're going to be able to pretty much commit everything to the attack. But we do have Sneaky. Who do we have down here? Is this the recon squad lead with a supply truck? Rolling a line in the back line. And the Allies are overwhelming north right now. Trying to penetrate into the strong point. They pretty much have Alamo control. So this building complex right here called Alamo. Camp Progress comes in on 4th. We could see a nice overloading presence there. Most likely is a Gary behind this house right here, I want to say. Bombing run may have been a little bit too far back, but that's okay. Coming down the creek here. Looks like it's going to get a few bodies. Oberst Hans, he will dodge the bombing run, but Garrison Junkie stares at the last round that goes off in front of him. Satchel battles continue there. Another Tiger rolling up here to the middle. Another Tiger rolling up to the north, so 9th of May should have plenty of armor support. This strong cap is just becoming a pure bloodbath right now. We have smoke, we have arty rounds, we got tanks firing inside the point. We have rockets coming in. This is everything you hope to see in a competitive elimination game for Hell Let Loose. Those artillery rounds can knock out the Lukes, remember, so I wouldn't be surprised if it gets destroyed here any second. Allies really trying to smash in the front door on the north side. One rocket goes into the Lukes. We should see another one here momentarily. That Lukes is a burning. Just trying to stay alive and splash around. It is tracked. I think it is engined. It is everything but dead. And Tiger finishes it off. Commander Casanova in the middle of the battle right here. In the middle of the strong point. Trying to hold on to his baby. That he helped work so hard for. And we're just seeing this really interesting development right now with a strong push. And the Allies just creating this line from north of Chapel to the south of Hill 5. And just trying to funnel more bodies into the strong cap. Panzer IV is pushing up in support. We do have one Tiger still pushing up here. It looks like one Tiger may have gotten destroyed already. One Tiger's right here. Don't see anything. Looks to be pretty clear. We have Naeus over, though, that has snuck behind the lines. So he's going to look to get a Gary up somewhere down to the south. With 9.5 minutes left to go. Casanova, though, is spawned right near. The Gary's right there, so he's going to see it go warm. Casanova's peeking around. Naeus is going to come around the corner. Casanova doesn't hear him, and Naeus is able to squeak by. Okay, this could be a very, very deadly SL right here. Naeus needs to have unbelievable trigger discipline right now, as he could have a very, very key Gary here in the last 9 minutes. Cole coming out towards the church. He's going to go up against Crest here. Just a second, he gets Crest right in the head. And he moves on side the church. And he's going to be able to call out the Chevron strong point to his team. 8 minutes left to go. How will these last 8 minutes go? Map situation looks pretty even, I would have to say. Allies doing a good job of mopping up the push down here to the south from 9th of May. Supply truck is still back there. Sugar Squad. Plane flies above. Let's take a look what we have here. Axis supply drop coming in. Axis have gained control back of the church. Allies look like they're a little bit disconnected right now. Yes, is making his way towards the back line, everybody. He's making his way. One tiger anchoring the west side of Chapel. Naeus could have the Gary of the playoffs right here if he's able to get it up. He's looking to get as far away as he can. His OP is up and he's leaking bodies back here. Supplies coming down for the Allies. Doesn't look like the Axis are responding to them. Okay, Commander puts down a garrison mark. Supplies go down on the ground. For bombing run coming in. This is the last Allied bombing run. And it's going to go right over the points. What did it get? What did it get? Oh, the Tiger gets destroyed. Did it also get the P4? Oh, the P4 is still alive. I think it may have gotten a repair station or something. But the Tiger goes down at the last, oh man, in the last 7 seconds, or last 7 minutes. That's going to leave no Tigers up on the board for the moment. One spawn just in the middle, but it's going to be about 3 minutes out from the point. The Allies bringing up the Stewie, I believe, towards the point. Yep, Stewie in the bottom left of our screen right there, rolling up. It's going to look to shove itself inside the circle. 76 splashing the point as well. The Allies are going to go all in here on Chapel, everybody. They're committed. They're committed. Look at that swarm of Allies moving towards a strong point. And they also have spawns in the back line as well. Look at that Naeus with that big outpost in the back line. He's going to be able to leak more bodies towards the back of WRT or 9th of May's side. Did he get the Gary up? No Gary. No Gary. Let's go back to the strong point. And look at that. And suddenly, WRTB has commanding control of Chapel. Taking it back out of WRTB's hands. Or 9th of May's hands. I'll just say Allies and Axis from now on. 76 pushing up into the point. They're going to be able to rock the point with their wait. Stewie's in the point as well. And this is not looking good for 9th of May. Look at that control. They just kept pushing it. 2 very key tank takedowns. Naeus with a big backline outpost. And just like that, the Allies are going to be able to rip this from the Axis hands. Huge spawn wave comes in here from the south. And the MG's Lenny is going to have the time of his life just pouring it on him. Lenny just ripping it, letting him have it. Lenny's not letting up. He's going to stop to reload here for a second, but he's going to keep pouring it on him. And look at that. He's just non-stop firing. And look at that spawn point control there for the Allies. Rocking this point. And WRTB is going to rip it from 9th of May's hands and go back up 3-2 with 3.5 minutes left to go. But yet, 9th of May is not out of this just yet, everybody. They do have one Tiger coming up. They do have another Luke's as well making their way. So WRTB just has to hold on for just a minute and a half. But let's see how these armor crews play this. Rockets come in. Lenny still laying down hay towards the Axis. What a baller MG spot that was. Look at them go. Mamma mia. What a game. 9th of May stacking up behind the house here, getting some OPs down. They're going to look to just aim towards the Chapel. We may see some more smoke come down. Tiger is looking to push down the road, and they're just going to steamroll it towards the point right now. Cat progress begins to come on the ground. We'll go check back that there in just a second. Rockets come in towards the point. Tank has been marked. What was this that got taken out? Oh, what do we have here, everybody? What do we have here? I can't see it in time. I think that was a medium. Medium just got wiped. We're going to see this Tiger pretty much bulldoze it right to the point, everybody. Try to get a better angle. Try to get a better angle. Here we go. Tiger steamrolling towards the point. Axe is trying to shove everybody in the sector at the moment. 2, 1, no flickering over, and WRTB secures the victory here today on Utah Beach with an exhilarating performance. Oh, mamma mia, that was crazy. These are the games you love to capture on stream. I mean, these are just, when both teams are just slugging it out and going at it.